Welcome back to Strange Friends, the Dungeons and Dragons game where I give my friends' characters trauma and they give me warm, fuzzy feelings for doing so. The party, when we last left off, was heading into the throne room of the secret city of Evening Star, where they had an appointment to meet the High King and learn more about the technomancer that should be able to take a crack at cracking an artifact. So, to return you all players to the scene, when we left off, you had been walking through the city, somewhat with a little bit of urgency, because something called the Drakenhorn, Drakkon horn, had been blasted through the air, a sound that clearly reverberated across the continent, not something local. And as this happened, you realized that you all would be called, or you all would probably be called up to the king's service anyway, given your background and reputation as adventurers. So you all took off. As you walked up through the city, you reached into the higher levels of the buildings and construction, and passing continuously taller and taller buildings. The throne, or the actual royal palace itself, is set back up against the mountain. So as you guys reach the front door, two guards stand before you. Hail, adventurers. I'm guessing. Hi, Broduck.
Wait, were we not escorted here?
No, we took the initiative.
Oh, right. Well, I'm Alex.
No, we were. I'm sorry.
Do you have an appointment?
We were escorted here. We were escorted here. That guy came and got us early from the bar.
That's right, because we had breakfast with him.
Yes.
No, there's a guy. Hold on, this guy.
Bartholomew.
I apologize, Bree.
Yes. Bartholomew walks up to them. And they say, greetings, sir. He shows his his mark of office, and the doors swing open. You all are escorted into the palace entryway, which you can tell has as much as this city has been clearly built in a time of peace, the entryway to this castle very much is like a traditional defensive entryway with tight hallways at the entrance, arrow slits, murder holes above, all the wonderful fun stuff. But as you're guided through, you essentially go into the castle, and eventually you come to a staircase that has you ascend, and then there's two paths that go around towards the back to face back out towards the city. And as you walk up those stairs, you come into the throne room. Bartholomew, stands at their entrance to the room, and walks up just up the first flight of stairs, presenting himself, bowing quite low to the king and queen, before standing straight up and say, "Your Highness, my king, I introduce to you the Strange Friends, the adventuring party responsible for stopping the cult of the dragon, and essentially attempting to bring about peace. Amongst them, you may recognize Alexandra Odla of the Keeper of the Stories. And you all watch as the guards in the room, clad in full plate, with masks that completely cover their face, stand at attention as you all walk in.
Okay, as we all walk in, I am going to remove offensive steel and hand them to the guards. I'm not going to bear weapons in front of the king.
Yes, you are. As you walk up to the top of the stairs, there are guards who approach each of you, and they are asking for your weapons.
I hand over a cheese knife. It's the only thing I got on me.
Broduk
Technically,
looks
it's a weapon.
very uncertain about handing over his weapons as he just stands there holding the handle of his sword.
It's okay. You'll get it back, Broduk.
I can wait
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah, I've been thinking that for a while.
You will give us your weapons.
I'll go
Broduk.
outside.
Broduk, it'll be okay. We can trust them, and if not, you can get your weapon back, but you need to give
Broduk.
them your weapon.
Broduk, give me a will save.
Will save. That's like one of my best saves.
I know.
Actually rolled really good on that.
You know, you hear that voice telling you in the back of your mind, don't let me go. They're going to steal me away. But Serenia's assurances and your relationship with your friends allows you, if you so choose, to overpower that voice.
All right, Broduk will tentatively draw out his black greatsword and will hand it over along with 9 other weapons. As he just unloads like a great axe, a maul, a bunch of javelins, some daggers, some hand axes.
Bjarno's pretty much doing the same thing and kind of having a giggle about it. You haven't seen him crack a smile in a while.
The other guards come up to assist with this. I assume everybody just gives their weapons up as is. Okay. They escort the 2 maidens who are each holding weapons, move themselves outside, where the other 2 will close rank in front of you, and the group is walked into the hall. Bartholomew bows as you guys are walking up the stairs. Says, "Good luck," but does not actually ascend up there with you. Before you is the throne. As you guys attempt to move forward, the guards will step in front of you.
Oh, we're supposed to stay down here. We're not supposed to go in front of the king.
They
Okay.
do not allow you to ascend the stairs.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Before you is the throne room. It is built up into a magnificent cathedral ceilings. As you can see, no expense has been spared in regards to the decorations. Each of these statues has a plate at the bottom describing the history of the individual who is remembered here. Alex, you recognize 1 or 2 of them as famous knights. Usually but to get to a point like this, you would have to do something such as save a noble's life, or even become a dragon rider. And the king kind of rubs his temples and looks up and says, I am King Leon, and you all are...
Your Majesty,
Broduk.
I say, and then I bow low. I am Sir Bjorno Bjornsson, Rune Knight of the Order of Astoria.
What brings you to our city?
We seek aid in the destruction of an artifact of great evil, and we fight the dragons.
Yeah, we had a meeting with a guy tomorrow about it, but then the horn thing happened.
You hear a voice speak up. That'd be me. As a gentleman starts stepping forward. Sorry to speak out of place, my lord. You have an artifact that you need cracked?
Yeah, there's a soul trapped inside of it that we're trying to get out. so that we can revive him. It's a long story, but he's been stuck in there for a while, and I'm sure being inside of a sword isn't very fun.
The queen's eyes kind of light up as she sees this, and she'll actually lean in and whisper something to the king before turning to you all. I'd heard rumors of this going on in the kingdom. Who's trapped in this artifact?
Sprocket is.
Yeah, it's our friend Sprocket. It's Bimgog's best friend. We got to do it. Sprocket would want it. Sprocket would want us to do this.
Sprocket. She said, Rowan. Yes, my queen. Wasn't there a sprocket that was spoken about by Hajime? Yes, my queen. He said that he was a flawed craftsman, eager and unwilling to learn his trades.
Okay, so that's not the story we heard, but we can move past that for right now. If we get his soul out of the sword, he'll be able to answer all of your questions about it.
Yes, quite. Bring that sword up here, and one of the Gray Maidens hands a bunch of other weapons to the other one, who's pretty much taking her shield at this point and using it to hold them all. This guard will approach the throne and kneel before the king and queen as they ascend the last step. Where Rowan will take the sword and start.
Wait, hold on. Is the sword going to be like completely broken after you do that?
You better not break my sword.
Or is he still going to be able to use it as a sword?
I don't know. I just there's a lot to understand about dealing with with an artifact like this.
If it happens, don't worry. Just get Sprocket out.
Okay,
Better
well, yeah,
fucking
get his soul out.
No, don't worry.
Broduk, I'll
It's
pay
fine.
for a new sword.
Broduk, we can get it repaired too. We can get it repaired.
I mean, I ain't no slouch. I can do my best, but
We're
it's
just
gonna
trying.
be.
We're just trying to reassure everyone. You need to do what you need to do, but we want to make sure everyone here understands we're going to do the best by them that we can.
I feel very happy.
I'll need to hold on to this while I do some research. But I got well, I got something you can use in the meantime. It's not quite this, but you'll probably like it. Your Highness, if I may, I'd like to take my leave and take this up to my lab.
Wait, hold on. You got to leave something for trade for him first before you go. We're trying to teach him how civilizations work, and we told him you can't just take stuff from people, so you have to trade with Broduk before you can take that. Otherwise, we can bring it back tomorrow, so you can do research on it then. But we gotta trade.
Or Broduk could come watch you do research. We could all just like hang out.
I'll tell you what. And you see that he reaches into his inside of his shirt and he pulls something, and you all hear a clanking of metal plates as they start shifting around. You notice that the gauntlet he was wearing starts changing shape, and it starts forming in his hands into a collection of metal plates that you've seen before. And he looks down at you, Broduk, and he's like, "I can give you this." It's
Barman gloves?
Yeah, Bartholomew has a set. There's only 2 of them that we know of.
Is it as good as my sword?
Yes.
It's certainly up there.
I killed dragon with that sword.
Oh, you can certainly kill an evil dragon with this, and there's a bit of a hush over the room when you start talking about killing dragons.
I killed all dragons.
Well, no, not
All
all
bad
of them.
dragon. All bad dragon.
Yeah, because remember Hyperion? You like Hyperion.
Yeah, he good. I like him.
He hands the ball of plates to the guard, who will walk it forward and will present it to you.
Is that
grab it?
Is this an okay trade for you, Broduck?
I mean, I'll try to keep it from being unrecoverable, but I'm listening. This thing ain't good.
It's real good. It kills lots of things, like swords supposed to.
Burdock, you may want to refresh your character sheet.
I not know if this is better than my sword. I have to use it. Find out how strong it is. Does it have good voice like other sword? Other sword encourage me. Make me strong.
Encourage you to what?
Defeat my enemies and be strong, Broduck.
I'm not going to say that it'll talk to you, but I think if you wear it for a while, you'll start getting an understanding of what it's willing to do for you.
All right. I'll try it. If I don't like it, I take sword back.
Okay. If I can get it back to you, I will. And if not, then, well, I'm a technomancer. I'll make something work. The queen, and he actually will take off out of a side room. The queen at this point will chime up. So you all are asking a great favor of our kingdom, so I'm sure it's only reasonable for us to ask you to take some actions to help us.
I mean, we could also just pay for that, but we were going to help you anyway.
Access to a technomancer of his caliber is not something usually gold can buy. Why don't you all come to the banquet tonight? You can eat with us, and then I will be ready to tell you more about what I need from you. But to make a long story short, the old captain of my guard went into some old catacombs beneath the city and did not return. I would like you to go seek him out and see if you can bring him back to us safely.
Your generous, wise, and good majesties, I live to rise to these challenges. And Bjorno's going to bow deeply.
She smiles. And when she smiles at you, Bjorno, you feel a sense of inspiration. To the point that, if you were fighting something, you would give it your all, because she's smiling at you, and you should feel inspired with such devotion to your new queen. She looks at you all. There's also, and the reason why they were down there, some evidence that something that might actually help Rowan in regards to his research could be down there. It is called the Draco Stone.
Draco Stone.
And it is from my understanding, or what the librarians have told me, go ahead, and anybody who's there and engaging in this, give me a perception check.
Apologies, everyone.
Oh, Hildy. Jesus, Hildy.
Bimgog, you notice, like, as soon as she starts talking about this, the king kind of rolls his eyes a little bit. Hildy, with that role, you specifically notice that the queen stands more upright, and it's clear that even if she was paying attention to you all, now she has laser focus on what she is talking to you about. This was very important to her. It is a tool that can be used to concentrate life energies. We expect that it might be part of historically how the city was powered, which as we've come into new ways of providing magical energies to empower a city, ancient ways have been forgotten. But it's always important that we retain the ability to learn from these things. So my guard captain here, Oriane, and the woman the only guard without her helmet on, will step forward. We'll escort you there when you are ready. Although ideally, I would ask that you consider even going tonight, as the longer that my guard captain is away, well, the king's guard captain is away, the better. Well, you get what I'm saying. The sooner you rescue him.
I am ready now.
Yeah, I gotta agree. If it's gonna help, you know, your techno doohickey gets Brockett out of that sword, like, point the way.
Disregard that roll, guys. Sorry.
You all will note that Broduk is now like between everyone, wrestling with these metal plates, trying to get them to shift across his body as he's trying to understand what the fuck he's holding. And it's just like these metal plates are just sliding all over his arms and across his body as he punches them and tries to put them into place.
Yeah, and pretty much exactly what Wade is describing is happening. To give you an idea of what this would look like in a current analogy, it looks like the weapon that they've given him has formed into these gauntlets that covered both of his hands and then went up the body. It formed a harness across his chest. It's much more intensive looking than the one that Bartholomew had.
I whisper very quietly to both Alex and Serenia since they're near me.
Looks like inferior craftsmanship to me. Sprocket would have made something better.
I give him a little fist bump.
This thing's weird. I don't.
Serenia will nod, but not
in it.
say anything openly.
Okay. Do we need to know about anything about this place that we're going to before we get there? Like, is there gonna suddenly be a dragon? Or
undead are common in such ruins.
Okay.
Generally, that shouldn't be too much of an issue, but I'm not sure what protections were originally built into that location. Hence why we sent the guards down and not myself.
Is there anyone in the city, maybe like in the public works department, that would know more about what we're about to get into?
We've checked all the records that we could, and nothing was available.
What do you mean nothing was available?
These are
there was
very
no information about who built this stuff.
Correct. These are exceptionally old ruins.
Bjorno's face is just lighting up the more she's talking.
Exciting. This is gonna be great. I guess I'm gonna have to go make a new map because I doubt my book will have it.
Oh, it's under the city.
Well, yeah, but it sounds like you don't really have a map for it, so I'll come back with one.
Just to be clear, for context, the MapQuest book is fantastic, but it is a surface atlas.
We shall chart the Uncharted.
That's why I need to go make another map by drawing it out while we're under there.
Yes, we shall chart the Uncharted.
All right. The guards who are holding your weapons march to the back of the room. The queen looks at you all and says, if you so wish to set out, you are welcome to do so. I was going to perform at the banquet tonight. I would very much appreciate if you were there, but the
No,
mission.
we should probably get going. You know, certain doom and all that to look forward to.
Well, when you return, we will celebrate and I will sing your praises.
Awesome.
Bjorno's going to give a deep bow.
She nods to all of you. The king gives a gesture and a nod before going back to rubbing his temples.
Serenity will bow in a direction that is a little obscure, but to those watching was more towards the queen than the king.
I give a bow, and then realizing that this is Alex's culture, I stay where I'm at, but I kind of extend my fist out towards the king, like I'm trying to get a fist bump from way across the room, and realize that it's not coming, and to slowly drop it down and, turn back around.
Okay. Would you all like to head out now?
Yes.
Okay.
There's one small thing I have to do before we go, though.
Okay.
Broduk.
Broduk turns, and you notice that he somehow managed to make the plates join together, making his fist look like he's like in a big finger trap that's connecting his arms together. He's currently trying to break them apart as he's trying to figure out how to use this thing.
I'm gonna try to help him. You want an intelligence check, or what do you want?
It won't work. I need 48 hours to attune to this object, and while I train with it specifically. That's the notes on this thing, Dave. It says 48-hour attunement.
48.
Legendary requires attunement by a user, cannot wear armor, must wear suit for 48 hours, during which time they train and practice its use to allow the magic to attune to them.
That is from the old write-up. My apologies. It's a normal attunement, so it's an hour.
Okay. I'm slowly getting it then. But I break it across. What?
Broduk's still gonna take 48 hours. He's Broduk.
Is not the weapon of a rune knight. I point at your new gauntlets.
I want to keep sword, but you make them take it.
You have exercised selfishness. You have exercised bravery. And you have exercised the virtue of sacrifice. And Bjorno is going to hand you his hammer. This is a weapon of a rune knight.
I'm getting confused. I don't want to keep changing what I'm using. I like sword. But this is trade for sword, so I use this.
And as soon as you say, I like sword, and your hands are together, your knuckles come out like this, and then to this, and you watch the plates link up into the size of a great sword.
This thing weird.
Well, you said you wanted a sword. Maybe it listens to you.
Me want axe.
You watch as some of the plates shimmy out and create an axe head.
I don't know what
Ask
this
for
thing
a sausage.
Is. I don't know why I keep doing this.
Perhaps I was wrong. Maybe this is the weapon of a rune knight.
Because it's magic.
I guess. I just like sword. I miss it. Sorry, Bjorno, but I don't want to keep changing. This thing will change.
Change is inevitable. Change is life. You have changed a great deal from when I first met you. You were the lackey of a lesser creature, and now you are a hero. Brave, true, and strong. I respect you.
Thank you, brother.
And Bjorno's he's gonna reach in and he's gonna give you a hug.
Oh, he just his gigantic gorilla arms just come around and latch into a big hug, and then the plates link together and locks them in place.
I am proud to call you brother. You are strangling Bjorno.
Oh, sorry, me not know.
Both of you gain 5 temporary hit points if you don't already have them.
Got it.
I've got the 7 left over.
All right. So Orion approaches you all and says, "If you will follow me, the entrance is a little bit outside of town, but under the mountain." And as you all leave, you are handed back your weapons, minus Hazaron. I need a quick 5-minute break, guys, and then we will be back with the dungeon. All right, welcome back. I had to eat some candy, pet my dog, whole 9 yards. The party, you all are led by Orianne out of the city. As you are led out of the city, Orianne kind of fills you in. The old guard captain for the King's Guard went down here at request of the Queen to seek out this item, which she feels will help ensure the health and longevity of its citizens, and also believes, based on what she's heard in the rumor mill of what you all were bringing her, will probably be beneficial to the group as well. You are led to a small cave entrance where even all of you have to squeeze in, but you do find yourself down into a hallway.
All right.
The cool misty breeze and sounds of rushing water from outside begin to fade as humid, hot air sets in. At the bottom of the entrance stairs, you find a chamber with 2 sealed doors, a stone tablet with a rune, 2 sealed doors and a stone tablet with a rune stone at the opposite end. Next to each door, you see a hollow wooden rod with a silver crescent moon ornament attached to the chain. What would you like to do?
This is all we can see right here. It's just the line from.
If somebody would like to cast a light spell.
Yeah, that's what I was just asking. Just to make
I see
sure.
everything in here.
I'm casting light, and I am going to touch my pendant. So it's.
Giorno? Giorno?
Yes.
What does that say?
Oh, is there something for me to read?
There's a
rune over here.
All right.
Broduk, you've never seen this rune.
Should I carve this rune into me?
No, let us seek out and understand. Can I read it, Dave?
Go ahead and give me a history check.
Ah, yes, I am trained in this skill.
You look at it, your head kind of hurts. You think it's some sort of warding.
Hildy, could you help me with this?
I am not much better. I think you are far better at history than I am. But I will take a look also.
Can I take a shot at it? I'm trained in history.
You would be far better than I.
And Arcana, I guess, if it might be magical. If it's
History is more appropriate here. Alex, you look at it and you recognize part of the symbol. This is a rune of warding. You can't quite make out what it wards against, but you are under the impression that it stops something from entering this room.
Oh, whatever ward was here looks broken, so I guess we'll find out what it said in the next room. Are there doors here?
There is a door to your north and a door to your south.
Door here.
I would like to make a suggestion before we proceed on. If I tried to clean up the area around the ward or the rune a little bit, could I get another attempt?
You can certainly clean up around it. You can see the rune pretty clearly, as much as it's covered in dust. You can also pick the rune up if you want.
Yeah, I'll pick it up and examine it.
Okay. It comes up as with a tablet. It's a very heavy stone, but the engraving, it looks like there is a heavy amount of pigment set down into the engraving. You imagine it was probably some sort of magic designed to enhance the effect of the rune, but that magic appears to have faded. Nevertheless, you're confident the rune still works. Broduck, you wanted to open a door?
The door. Yep.
You go to the door, and you don't see a way to open it. It is. Give me one moment. It is a solid stone surface. However, next to it, you do see a chain that goes into a wooden tube in the wall. Thank you. And has a crescent moon hanging from it.
Pretty chain. And I reach out, I grab it, and I give it a tug.
As you start pulling it, you feel it start engaging something, and the door starts to move up.
I give it a harder tug.
The door moves a little bit further.
I just
basically the further you
out.
pull the chain. Okay, you pull the chain completely out 10 feet, and you all hear an audible click as it appears to set into place.
Let go of the chain.
Yes.
I did it. I step into the next room.
Okay.
If I can't go through the wall. There we go.
Is anybody else going in?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow him.
Is there anything that we can put there to hold it open? If we are following behind a group that's already been here and that both the doors are shut, did they close the doors behind them, or did something close them in?
I'm gonna use a piton, and I'm gonna hammer it in such a way so the door can't close.
Okay. You can attempt that.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a strength check.
All right.
And I can stay out here for a minute if you guys want to check for a way to open it from the inside.
And at this, who all has entered the room?
I'm gonna try to enter the room.
I did.
But I can't
Very,
really go
very
over.
stupidly, but I did.
Okay.
I have not yet.
Real time, by the way, guys. I was counting time as you were conversing. About 30 seconds passes, and you all watch the door slide down. Your piton is knocked loose as the door clanks close, and you do hear some crunching sound. The rest of you, this is hold on.
Did the chain slide back into the wall?
Yes.
Okay.
You enter a rather clean chamber with 2 more wooden tubes and chains on the wall. On the top corner of the opposite side of the room, you see a thick pipe, 9 feet, or actually, you guys don't have any light.
I had dark vision.
I have dark vision.
Cernia?
Absolutely not.
Can you make fire in your hand?
If Fimgog is okay, so situation Cernia's like, I can't see. And if Fimgog's asking, can you make fire? Serenia's just gonna grab Fimgog's hand.
Okay, okay.
Point me to the problem. I'll work on it. Point me to the problem.
Well, the problem is, the wall
Silly
behind us
mushroom.
is kind of closed. And we got a pipe, and I start describing how there's some chains on the walls. And the room's about like 20 feet by 20 feet ish, so it's not super big, but it's I don't know about if I like that pipe.
The pipe is about 13 or about 14 feet above the floor. It's a very tall room. You hear an audible click once the door comes down. And let's see, there are 2 hollow wooden tubes and chain mechanisms similar to the one in the previous chamber. In addition to the 2 wooden tubes and chain, there's also the pipe. Sorry.
While Bimgog was explaining what was going on to Serenia, Broduk reaches into his pack and pulls out a torch and lights it up.
Okay.
And then hands it to Serenia.
Serenia will take the torch. But also still holding on to Bimgog, so torch one hand, Bimgog other hand.
Door close.
Gotta figure out how to get that door open.
Bimgog just kind of tries to haul Serenia towards the wall up here, and he's basically trying to bang on it.
There's another chain here, and there's another chain here.
I grab the chain here in the south, and I pull it.
You grab the chain to the south.
Yes.
Wait, Dave, okay. Dave, I was given a torch. Can you show me, please? I cannot see anything.
Oh, sorry.
I'm in a room of black.
I'm with people making decisions, which fair. But
can you see now?
I can.
Okay.
So which way did we came from there?
Broduk, you go to pull the southern chain. You came from the north. Alex, Hildy, and Bjorno.
Of course, we start pulling on the chain because,
Give them like a minute to see if they can open it from the other side. And I'd give it like 30 seconds before I get impatient and then probably go for the chain.
Sorry, fixing. I don't know why it keeps refreshing. I'm sorry.
Sorry, okay, Mr. Barry, you go ahead.
Did the Peaton have any purchase in the wall at all? Or
you definitely put it up to where you thought like it would like get stuck on it. Your take is probably there was just an overwhelming amount of force.
Okay, so we're not just dealing with a counterweight. We're dealing with something that's physically shoving the door down.
Something mechanical.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
They cannot hear you.
But yeah, Hildy is pulling on the chain. I know Alex is giving time, but Hildy's like, nah.
Okay, you pull on the chain, you pull out 10 feet, the door cranks up, and you hear it lock in place. Inside you see Broduk pulling on the southern chain.
Oh, go! Come on, let's go! Come on, go this way!
Wait, was there a chain on this side though?
Yes.
There's 2.
Oh, okay.
I'm pulling one.
And then Alex will start following them since it is shown that this is how the doors work.
Okay, is everybody going in?
Yeah, I'll go through, I guess.
Okay. Broduk, you pull on the southern chain. You all hear a similar mechanism of gears moving as he pulls it, but instead of the door lifting into the ceiling, it slides into the wall to the right.
The northern door or the southern door?
The southern door.
Okay. Does it click?
And you hear it click.
The tube that's coming out of the wall here, you say it's made of wood?
Correct.
How big is the tube? It's like an inch wide, 2 inch wide?
It's not very thick.
Okay. I start bundling the chain up and I tie it into a knot at the base of the tube so that it can't be easily retracted back into the tube. If it's a big knot, it can't go back in tube. And then I start walking.
You are so smart.
Okay.
Knots go through tubes.
Broduk, as you do that, and again, this was a timed thing. Right as you finish do that and you walk through the door, oh Jesus, is there even a save for that?
Just die.
Rocks fall. You die.
Well, we all hate Wade. It's okay. Wade hates his own characters, so.
Wade, you, Broduk, you are slammed in the side and knocked backwards into the room as you all watch the door swing shut as a blade.
So we have somewhere between 40 seconds and a minute from my estimate to when we open these doors, because I just did a quick little counteroo.
Give me a
why don't
perception
we
check, Bimgog.
Open the door, wait to see
Ow.
what happens, and then go through.
Ugh.
It looks like my estimate is still going to be a pretty big berth.
Is this supposed to be inside me? Like, hold up like some blood and some bone?
Burdock, you're missing like part of a hand.
Like, I don't think this is supposed to be off of me.
Are you sure you didn't take it off when you made your hair doll?
Yeah?
That healing is for Brodunk.
You guys see he is severely wounded. When Serenia heals you, your hand does heal back properly. And now it's more just the general gash that you've got across your torso.
So when we open these doors, we got to make a decision to go. Like if we open it, we just got to go.
Bimgog, you counted 30 seconds.
Okay.
So just to be clear how I'm working this, guys, when you say you pull it and I say click, that's when the timer starts. Whatever you're saying, whatever you're talking, even if you're asking questions and analyzing, 30 seconds.
Right.
What happened? So out of game here, Dave. What happened to the balled up chain that I put on the tube? Did it just smash through the tube?
Nope, still
Just
there.
Stayed. Oh, okay.
Yep. But the door's shut now.
Want pull again?
Well, are we ready to move forward? Because if we
have
if we
to
pull
move
it,
forward.
we gotta move.
What else is in this room? I see these things in the wall.
Let me give the description again.
Thank you.
You enter a rather clean chamber with 2 more wooden tubes and chains on the wall. In the top corner, the opposite side of the room, you see a thick pipe about 14 feet above the floor. You then hear an audible click from the previous chamber as the solid stone door slams shut, sealing the room once again. There are two pipes with chains hanging out of them. One further south, one further north.
I'm gonna pick up.
They're both
Bimgog.
on the west wall.
I'm gonna pick up Bimgog.
Okay.
I'm gonna boost him up to this pipe here.
Okay.
Take a look. See what do you think, my buddy?
I look in the pipe.
Give me a perception check.
All right, let's see what I see.
It looks like an empty pipe. It goes somewhere,
Do we need?
but it turns and you can't see past it.
Is it big enough for me, or big enough for me? to
God,
crawl in?
no.
I also have a meta question. Are our tokens currently the correct dimension, given what I'm looking at on the floor? Okay.
Yes.
Serenia of seeing Bimgog being pushed up to look into the pipe is going to go, like, I know I don't do this often, but I am a druid. Do you want me to be a mouse and go through the pipe?
The only problem with that, Serenia, is we wouldn't be able to like give you any support, and you'd be by yourself.
Yeah, there is a lot of problems with it. I am not disagreeing with the fact that there's a lot of problems with it, but if the desire is to find out what is inside this pipe, I do have the ability to do so.
Is there any liquid in the pipe, by the way, Dave? Any sort of anything?
Bone dry.
Bone dry. Okay.
Maybe if things get real bad, you do mousy trick. We just walk in. We go look around first on floor.
Yeah, I think unless you really want to go exploring in there, which that's up to you. But if we go that way, then we split, and if we stay on the ground, then we stay together. So.
Well, Bimgog, we just stayed on the ground and split.
Well, that wasn't really our fault, though.
We
Look,
need to. really
I'm no
careful.
Hajime or anything, but I'm going to take a guess, and I'm going to back Sereni on this one about being careful. I'm going to guess this pipe is probably some sort of trap. Either it is going to fill this room with some kind of poisonous gas or fill it with liquid.
Okay, let's, as a group, move on then. Let's get right next to the door for the next.
That's if this doesn't trigger the trap.
Well, I mean, it didn't the
Does
first
or
time.
does or doesn't, right?
We pulled this one the last time, correct? And it
No,
opened
you
the
pulled
door
the
behind
south
us?
one last time.
And that opened the door here?
No, that opened the south door, or that opened the door to the south.
All right. Do we want
Yes,
to
open
want to
that.
experiment and see if we pull this chain if it opens this door, or do you want to keep going south?
I think let's pull the door that opened last time that we didn't get to move through fast enough.
And it didn't dump any sort of liquid or
That
acid
did
or
not.
Yeah,
poison.
I don't. If you think it's a trap, let's not touch it until we find the people that were here.
I
to
don't.
find.
I don't know. I'm just taking a guess.
No.
What purpose does a weird pipe 14 feet in the air serve? Other than
what?
for
I'm
Bjorno
not
to
gonna
do
think
pull-ups
about
on.
it right now.
Maybe
Okay.
a trick.
Let's get through the door.
Serenia will go and work the wire. Yeah, that
The
one.
chain.
Chain.
It
The
could also
chain.
be. It could be
Serenia-
air exchange.
We'll pull the chain up and make that next door come up and just shout at everyone to go as fast as possible, and she's going to run.
Okay,
Up
for
through.
context, the chain has a knot in it. It is not fully retracted into the wall. How are you doing this? Because Brodek made it so that the chain couldn't go back in.
1 second. Please.
And nodding and releasing it back into where it should go.
It's simple,
Probably.
not.
If
We
it's
know
a simple
Bugbear
knot,
Scout.
I should be able to pull a away, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Serenia will unknot it and pull that chain up to open the next door.
Okay. You unknot it. You pull the chain. Nothing engages.
Does it retract back into the
You have to
tube?
let it. You have to fish it back into the wall.
It does feel like it's trying to retract back into the tube.
Let it retract back into
We'll
the
let
tube.
it retract and try again.
Okay, so you let it retract, and you hear it click as it gets all the way in. You start pulling it. You hear the system engaging,
Oh, so when we hear a click, Dave.
and you hear it click as the door opens.
Go, go,
Here
go.
we go.
No.
we go.
Right. Serenia will also just start running.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can't move out personally, but yeah.
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 You have
Sorry,
the-
guys. I didn't realize there was a wall, a wall in this map. Okay. About 15 seconds later, you watch or you hear as it goes shink. Bjorno, you catch a look at it as it's going by. That's definitely a blade.
Okay.
That's not just a door. One moment. This large 35 by 30 foot chamber has more wooden tubes with chains just like the previous rooms. Each chain, there's a total of 9 chains, and there are 9 doors.
I only see 5 doors.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, 5 doors.
Oh, sorry. There's 5
6.
doors.
6
2,
doors.
4, 6 doors coming in the north. I don't like the
Thanks.
doors.
Oh, by the way, as we're walking through, and I'm actually doing this, I've been mapping. Oh, my camera's over there now. I've been mapping the dungeon. So
Okay.
Nice.
Alex is like actively doing this too, like as we're walking around.
Are there any ceiling tubes in this room?
Not that you can see.
Hildy just wants to look a little bit deeper into what the heck is going on. Are there any other symbols or anything that's on the walls? Anything?
It's all pretty barren.
Okay, how do we want to do this? Do we just want to? We've taken 2 rights at this point. Do we want to just take the first door on the right again and see what's around the corner?
I have a hunch that the answer to my question is all of them, but I want to do a quick detect magic just in case something somewhere, spikes. So
there's a general ambience of magic, but nothing specific.
Nothing on any of the doors or any of the wires.
Nope.
Yeah, so Serenia will relay that. Like, this is not a magic. This is a trap. We know it's a trap, but it's not magical.
Do I see any signs of any other people having been here recently? Like, because obviously, okay.
Yeah, you see a litany of footprints. People have been down here recently. You see them going, however, into every doorway.
Okay.
You say doors not magic?
Doors not magic.
All right. Broduk walks over to a door
Broduk, stop. That doesn't make them safe. You're not stronger than a non-magical door.
I'm stronger than most non-magical doors, actually.
Most?
We don't know if I'm not stronger than this door. Let me find out.
Well, at this point, we have no information, as Bingog, I assume, told us.
Yeah,
There's been a lot of people down here. We are achieving nothing by sitting here and
they tried everything, Hildy. They went everywhere.
Dave, are there signs of rats?
Nope.
Damn it. What about plants?
Nope.
Yeah, I got
So,
nothing.
Our best bet is just to pretty much pull chains and hope for the best until we get more information, unless anybody else disagrees. Funny enough, Broduk probably has the best idea.
Yeah.
I think let's stay together then. Because the worst situation would be someone going through a door and getting stuck on the other side without the rest of us.
Well, there is also the thing that we joined you because we got split up and pulled the chain again. We will not be trapped forever in that room if somebody is on the other side, keeping watch of the chains.
Or you could be trapped forever if the person goes through to the other side.
And the sky could turn to fire and our noses could fall off. Broduk, open door number 1.
Broduk's metal plates extend out and take on the form of a war pick.
Okay.
And he rears back as he lets out a scream and slams into this door, trying to bust it down.
Okay. Give me a attack roll.
Okay. Just an attack roll.
Yep.
All right. I'll just use this thing.
You hit it, and as the plates connect with it, you feel them reverberate on your hand. Doesn't look like you put a dent in the door.
Not even with it being force damage?
Nope.
It didn't work.
Like somebody's not stronger than
Well,
that door.
I think we should go back.
To pull the chain, but
I think we should go back to Alexandra's original idea of continuing to take the rightmost path. Let us systematically explore.
As long as we get down where we're going, we'll be able to find our way back to the door.
I like that idea.
All right.
Point out the door you want, Alex.
Well,
this one?
Yeah. Open up that one.
Pull the chain. I pull this.
Okay, you pull this. You pull this chain. Okay. This door opens.
Which door opens?
This door.
I go through.
Go through.
No. This one down here.
Wait,
bottom right.
Point. I dipping it.
Oh,
the crew goes.
This one
The crew
open?
quickly goes through. The crew quickly goes through.
Okay.
No time games. We all go together.
Okay.
Wait, hold. I mean, I would go through with them, but I need to. Alex will be like, as soon as she gets through the door on the other side, she'll be like, I need to hold on, write down what just happened.
Okay. So, who's going through first?
Bjorno.
Okay. Who's going through second?
Me.
Okay. As soon as you let go of the chain, it retracts, the door slams shut.
Does it shut before I can get there?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Assuming you let. Well, actually, give me a dexterity save.
I say I do have 40 feet of movement, but dex save, I can do that. 19.
You are able to grab the chain before it retracts into the wall, if you like.
I will do that.
Okay. The door slams halfway shut.
Bjorno, get back here.
I pull it out again. Does it open the door all the way?
Nope.
I try to scramble through. Can I get through or no?
Yeah, you can scramble back.
All right, I scramble back.
Hey,
Okay,
Bjorno, is there a blade on door?
No.
Oh, that's good. I let the chain go.
It closes.
In the next chamber. There was a brazier in the middle of the floor. I counted some torches and a pair of skeletons. If I had to take a guess, I would say 40 feet in the direction toward the east. It looked like there was another door.
Were they movie skeletons?
They were not moving, as best as I could tell. I also don't recall.
Statues.
They might have been statues. I also do not recall seeing any pipes coming out of the walls.
Okay.
But my memory is fading.
You guys, we should figure out these chains real quick. Okay. Alex is going to go over to the second chain on the wall next to the second door and pull on it.
Okay. This door opens.
Which one?
This one, the far right.
The far right?
Bjorno goes through.
Bjorno goes through.
Yep.
I'll hold it open for him.
Okay. You find yourself in a long, narrow room with a set of rusted but well-preserved armor on one side. As you enter, you hear a hideous laughter and taunts coming from all around you. Ha ha! You're doomed! You're trapped like a rat! We have you just where we want you. Now we're gonna eat you! Ha ha!
Can we all hear this in the other room too?
Yes, as long as the door is open.
There is a statue in here. I think I saw a creature. Or did I not see a creature, Dave?
You did not see a creature.
I did not see that creature. Okay. I'm going to check out the statue. There are no chains. There's nothing to pull.
It is a set of plate.
Okay. I'm gonna tap it with my hammer. The helmet.
It rolls around and then falls off, and you hear, ah, 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 tell your friends to come inside.
I'm gonna take the plate apart. Is it an armor? Is there an armor stand?
Leave that alone. That's Gozog's. What'd you say?
Is it on an armor stand?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna disassemble the plate.
Okay.
Is there a sword?
There is not.
Okay. There is a door to the south, and there is some kind of creature, possibly invisible. I do not see him.
You hear, just to be clear, you hear multiple voices saying these things.
Oh, okay.
Look at the big dumb Goliath! He's so dumb.
I'm gonna check this door out to the south.
Okay. It is a door.
I believe this door that I found would probably lead to the chamber I was in previously when you've pulled the first chain, I say.
Do you want to test it then?
Is Alex's chain still not retracting?
I'm holding it.
She's holding it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it's not timed like the other ones seem to be.
No, it's pulling back on her. She's just holding it.
Right, but the other one's closed regardless of the chain's position.
So when you pull it open, it's think of it like it's a rope on a pulley. So when you pull it open, the door opens. If you let it go, the door starts closing.
Right, but what I'm saying is
so the operation's different than previous.
Correct. The operation is different. There's no timer.
So we could weigh it down.
Tie knot.
Bjorno, give me a wisdom save.
Brodunk already tried to do the knot.
Okay, you are frightened by these voices. You gain the frightened condition.
Okay, I cannot approach the voices.
And a creature appears directly in front of you. And boo!
Ah, you are very scary. I'm gonna smack it.
You are frightened of him, by the way.
That's okay. That means I can't approach it, but he just appeared right in front of me, so I can swing on him.
Fair enough.
If my rules are if I remember
I believe
rules
you're
correctly.
swinging at disadvantage.
That's cool.
Because you're frightened.
Yeah, that's how the dragon fear worked.
It jumps out of the way and starts laughing at you.
Broke in danger? I go through the door.
Check it out! I'm a bat! It poof turns into a bat and flies up and hangs from the ceiling upside down.
Okay, is the creature out of my reach?
Yes.
Okay. How tall is the ceiling? Do I have any? Can I gauge it all? I have dark vision, by the by.
About 12 feet. You hear other voices. You're gonna die!
I try to enter the room.
You can enter.
Yeah, but I can't physically enter.
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
Alex, try tying it in a knot.
I'll try doing the knot thing.
Okay. You tie it in a knot. Do you let go?
Yeah.
Oh!
It slides into the hole.
Oh, well, I'll let go when Serenity is not directly underneath a death pit.
She's not directly underneath it. But you can give me a dexterity save if you want to try to catch the rope.
So how's it retracting if it's in a knot bigger than the hole that's retracting into?
It's smarter than us. It doesn't matter.
The rope is not as thick as the chain. It can slide back into it.
Oh, so these are ropes, not chains.
Correct.
Okay.
1 second. I go over here and I grab the rope that Alex is holding, and I tie it to this rope over here. So I'm tying the two like this, whatever the one she's holding onto, with the one next door. So it'd be tension on each rope. Can't really retract if they're tied, right?
Sure.
Where does the third rope? What door does the third rope open?
The third, you pull on a third one. Oh yeah, because Bimgog pulls one. It opens this door right here.
So this, which rope?
This rope
opens this door. So the third rope opens the third door. Jesus Christ.
So what do I see in here, Dave? Is there a bat? You said?
Yeah, there's a bat on the ceiling, in a disassembled set of plate armor in front of you. Look at this stupid cat!
Bjorno, where's thing that tried to hurt you?
It is on the ceiling.
The
I
bat?
don't believe it actually. Yes, it is a very scary bat. I am kind of afraid.
It's a talking cat!
I reach down and pull out a hand axe and chuck it at the bat.
Ah!
Roll an attack.
Are they in the same room? I'm trying to get to the room where they're attacking the bat. Thank you.
19.
Guys!
It hits. Roll for damage.
Savage.
You hit it. It lands true on the middle of the creature, and you watch it shape change into a small, creepy-looking creature before it disappears.
God, can you hold this rope so I can go see what these rooms
I don't
look
think
like?
we have to hold it anymore.
Stupid
Dave,
thing.
if they're tied together, do the doors stay open?
You think they might.
I let it have tension.
You let it have tension, and you watch as the ropes slip out from each other.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, well,
Pick up my hand
God,
axe.
hold this rope so I can go into that room and map that room real quick before we
Also,
get to
the south door closes because Alex is holding the other rope, so it doesn't close on the group.
All right, I pull open the one that Alex initially had.
So this door, because the second rope opens
Yeah.
this door.
Yep.
Dave, what did the
So-
creature look like?
And then please put me in that room.
Give me a knowledge arcana. Well, hold on. Are you trained in arcana?
Absolutely not, Dave.
You have no idea what that creature looks like. You've never seen
Can I-
anything like it.
can I
It's
do
not
it?
natural.
Can I do an just generic intelligence? Serenia
Nope,
is a
you've
smart
never seen-
lady.
You've never seen anything like it. It's not of this natural world. That's all you can say.
Kill.
Can I please enter the room?
You enter the room.
Yes.
So there's armor disassembled, and then there's a statue to the north.
There's just
This
a
was
set
the
of
armor.
plate armor that's
Oh,
disassembled.
What's
Ooh,
this thing?
it's a pretty one. Why are you with all these ugly people?
Fuck you, I'm
We're gonna
pretty.
eat her first.
Okie dokie.
Garzog forever.
I will go back into the other room. Thanks.
Where was that voice coming from, Dave?
It's coming from. There's different voices coming from all around the room.
Is Hildy still inside the main room?
Yes.
Hildy, can you go open that first rope that we opened real quick so I can go see that other room?
Oh, of course.
Thank you.
I'll take over and open that door.
And I would
One.
like to be let into there, please.
Okay. Hildy, you pull on the rope on the first rope. Alex, this door opens.
What?
Uh-oh.
We should
Okay,
go.
let it
Bjorno.
close and do it again.
What's that?
And God, do not let that rope close.
How far do the ropes pull from the walls, Dave?
About 10 feet.
Dave,
Leave the room.
I depart the room.
Okay.
Am I still frightened?
No.
Okay.
Oh wait, it's
So these
because
ropes are magic ropes.
hold on. Okay, Hildy, you let go of your rope. Are we all back in the main room now? Okay. Bimgog, you let go of the second rope.
Okay.
Okay. All the
I
doors
let
are
it go.
closed now.
Okay, Hildy, you pull on your one rope again.
Okay. You hear the mechanisms click, and you think you hear a door open, probably in another room.
Okay,
Okay,
so is that one just
wait.
random? Okay,
I hate
let it
this
close.
place.
Bimgog, you pull on yours.
No, wait. If we know that the door is open, I can gaseous form and check it out.
Let me break this down for you, Serenia. You have many superpowers, and they're great. You have lots of great spells.
Yeah.
I have very big strength. This dungeon does not care about these things. If you're going to use pythons to try to prop open doors or tie knots or try to outsmart this place using spells, tricks, or natural abilities other than naturally exploring it, it is not going to work. Start thinking linearly and stop thinking laterally. This is my words of wisdom.
I am thinking linearly, and that's the thing. We know that there is a room that just got open. We need to find it as quick as possible. I have the ability to do that. We know that every attached room does not have an enemy. So there is no downside to exploring this, as I said. And yes, I do feel a lot of guilt. Frankly, absolutely.
Would you like to make a wager whether or
gaseous
not your
form-
gaseous form would work or not? I will bet 1,000 gold it does not work.
I believe that you would bet that, yes.
Hildy, can you let go of the rope and then pull on that rope again? I want to see something.
Bimgog looks over to Serenia and tugs on like the side of your clothes. Serenia, as much as I think it's a great idea to sometimes go and scout, I just have a really bad feeling. And the last time we had problems, and I don't want to have problems right now because I don't think I could take any more. So, like, I just want to stick together with people.
Hildy, you pull the rope. The northern door opens.
The bigger problem. That
Okay, hold on to that one for a second. Because at least we know where that door goes.
Alex, roll me an intelligence check. It's random.
I know,
When
but
you
if
pull
we can go
when you
back,
pull the rope, it opens a random door.
I know, but if we go back, we'll at least know where we are.
Sure.
So
the question is if we could go back from there.
Broduk, or not Broduk, Bjorno.
Yes.
Give me a insight roll at advantage.
Oh, I actually get insight at advantage anyway.
We'll get it at double advantage.
Nice. All right, those rolls kind of suck. How about these? There we go. How about a 22?
Just to be clear, guys, double advantage is 3 dice. But yeah, 22. You get a feeling that you have realized what you ascertained earlier is true. You cannot outsmart the dungeon. There's something going on here that is designed not to be overcome. So the dungeon, in a manner of speaking, fights back.
If ropes are random, then we be random.
Well, that was kind of my point of doing the gaseous
Well,
form, because if I get locked on the other side, I can come back.
You will
I
not
don't
be
want you
able
to
to
become
cross.
a vampire.
You will
I
not
don't
be able to
think
cross
there's
the
going to
door.
be a crack around these doors so you can gaseous form too. If you get stuck, you might get stuck. And I'm just trying to figure out how we can all get to another room from here while still staying together.
Yeah, that's fine. If we all want to like go through and go to the next room and not leave someone to keep the doorway open, by all means, I'll take whatever room you guys want to go to. But
Let us be clear 1 second, just to get some facts straight. To the north door is where we came in. Yes?
Correct.
To the door to the east, there is the creepy little creature who makes me scared and want to crap myself. The broken armor. Another door to the south. To the south of us, through this door, there is a room full of fire and braziers and skeletons, and another door on the northeast wall. These are the facts that I have learned while in this dungeon. We do not know what lies through this door, or this door. And a random pull on the rope will likely open one.
Pull this rope, Dave.
Which one?
The one I'm at.
Okay. The door immediately next to you, to the south, opens.
There we go. Everyone through. I'm going to wait for everyone to go through, and then I'll go through.
Okay.
I just drag the rope with me as I walk through the door and then let it go.
Bimgog goes through. Alex, are you going through?
Yeah.
Hildy, are you going through? Serena, are you going through?
I'm gonna stand right here and look into the room. What do I see?
You see You find yourself in a large, dirty room filled with crates and a chest. The floors in this room are cracked and the walls buckled and warped.
Is there any other door out of that room?
There's a door to the north. There's a door to the west.
Does it look like there's tracks that lead over to the chest and or crates or anything that are over on the sides of the room?
Nope.
I will look at the party and I will say, is this the room that we want to continue through? Basically, everyone is in, and I will follow through, but...
Bjorno is acting super casual and like, oh, look, a mysterious room in the dungeon. And with my dirty 20 -1 deception check, I unbelt one of my axes and chuck it at the chest with all strength. Just whip that axe at that chest.
Roll
and
an
then
attack.
I whirl with my mace ready to go.
Roll an attack.
Ritza, what are you doing?
Serenia, do you go inside the room?
Fuck, I miss.
Not yet, because I have not gotten confirmation that the party actually wants this to be the room.
Okay.
I think it should be, because we're already in here.
Broduk, what are you doing?
I'm waiting for Serenia to go.
You're looking at this door and you're looking at this rope, and you have a feeling you're not going to be able to make it through the door while holding the rope.
I push Serenia into the room and then I go inside after her. She's got her back to me. She's paying attention to everyone.
I want an athletics check from both of you. Serenia, you are abruptly shoved forward 10 feet.
I walk in and let go of the rope.
You do what?
I walk in and let go of the rope.
You are looking at this. You do not think that you could walk through that door and have the rope in your hand.
I thought the ropes go out 10 feet.
This is why I wasn't going in the room.
Stop talking. I'm a bugbear. I have long arms, which give me extra reach. So I go all the way to the door, and I just whip my arm back over towards me.
Okay, you make a diving roll through. The door slams behind you.
Thank you.
It's like bugbear arms. Don't forget, you got bugbear arms.
Yeah, I've got 10 feet of reach with bugbear arms.
However, I just wanted to note I don't see any ropes on this side of the wall.
We here now.
Yeah, Bimgog, you're right. That doesn't matter. We can argue later. Let's go.
Bjorno, your axe goes flying forward and bounces off the stone wall, and everybody hears a deafening crack. You get over there, your hand axe is actually cracked.
That's cool. I don't go anywhere. I throw my other axe.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Did Bjorno go insane?
I can't roll with shit. Back-to-back ones. I cracked both my axes.
Bimgog, you dive out of the way, and part of your cape actually gets, like, just a small sliver of fabric gets sliced off as you see another axe just lodge itself in the stonework.
What did I do? I'm not an enemy. Is this for all the arrows?
Are we playing game? I pull out a hand axe and look at Bimgog. We play game?
No.
The chest. Throw it at the chest quickly.
Why?
Mimic!
I dive at the chest and attack it.
Let's roll it. All right, let's roll initiative.
I dive on it, yeah.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Brooke is so confused.
So is Bjorno.
So
Alex.
is Bimgog.
Tell me someone who's not confused, though. I just got karate chopped into this room against my will.
Judo chop action.
Alex, what do you do?
I firebolt the chest.
Okay.
I'm panicking right now.
That hits. Roll damage.
13 fire damage.
The chest explodes into pieces. You have defeated the chest.
Yes! Success!
Yay!
Is everything inside of it destroyed?
No.
Oh damn!
Are you gonna search the wreckage?
Yes,
I'm not.
I am.
Bimgog, you find a single gold coin. The only weird thing about it, it does not have any sort of stamping on it. It's just a gold disc.
Oh, the blank.
I try to bite it. Does it taste like gold?
It tastes terrible and dusty.
So it tastes like nothing. It's fine.
Mhm.
All right.
Well, we got a coin. We can add that to the coffers.
Huzzah!
I'm gonna pick my X's up. I'm gonna look a little
Okay.
embarrassed, and then I'm gonna go
Okay.
check out the rest of the crates.
What do you do with the coin?
Well, I guess we're gonna put it in our coffers.
Bimgog,
Please
don't
don't.
put it in the bag. Don't put it in your bag. It's one coin. You can carry it.
Okay, fine. I put it in my
No, that's
pocket.
all of our gold. It should go in group gold.
I'll
If we
split
d-
it up when we
I
get out
want-
of here.
Yeah, we need better
Bimgog-
group. We need better group gold. We can't.
Bimgog, put blank coin on your
Okay.
inventory.
I don't like the sound of that, but okay.
While all this is going on, Hildy's inspecting the northern door, eyes rolling, going, Bjarno.
It is a solid stone door.
All right. Go
Push on
back
my
to-
door a little bit.
Yeah.
It is a solid stone door.
All right.
So is this not like a hallway somewhere
Nope.
to the north? Oh, okay. Well, are there any skeletons in here?
Nope.
Well, that's a good sign. At least nobody else has died in here yet.
What's in crate?
No,
You gonna check?
Sure.
Hildy does the general investigation.
You find some rotten food and rusted supplies from centuries past.
Broduk have taste. Like walks away from the rotten food.
Hildy's looking for any kind of secret buttons or anything
Did
like
you say
that.
the doors were wooden?
Nope, they are stone.
Oh, stone. Never mind. I don't suppose you have stone work or earth meld or anything like that, do you, Serenia? Any earth bendy stuff?
Not going to work.
I mean, stone shape. Who knows? Maybe.
Are
Bimgog,
there- yeah.
Yeah, no, I wanted to keep the original door open, and that
Underling.
didn't happen. So we're all just gonna hang out here till we figure it out.
What do you want?
give me gold.
I was told to put it in my pocket.
Well, I'm telling you,
Em-
give it to me, me leader.
Why?
No, I
How
was
much?
told
Why
by
do you
Serena
need
to
gold
put it in my
right now?
pocket until we're out of here.
While
I don't
they're
know.
arguing about gold,
gonna throw
it at the
Hildy
door.
is looking for
How
any
much gold do
secret
you
buttons
need?
or compartments within the room.
Give me a inspection.
I'm
Me
going
take
to
that
aid
gold,
another.
throw it
I
at door.
rolled the investigation.
I aid the Hildy.
Okay.
If I'm being aided.
Yep.
Eh.
A moment. You do not find any secret buttons, nor levers, nor loose rocks.
Give.
Are there any like slots in the wall, like an arcade machine?
Nope.
Oh, we got to get out of this room, Broduk.
Give gold.
After about an hour of searching, you guys are convinced that the only way out of this room would be to be able to walk through stone.
Take the
Serenia-
coin. Fuck.
Serenia, are
Take the
you
gold coin
able
from Bimgog.
Do you
to
give him
cast-
the blank coin or a regular gold coin?
Let's see, because it might be either. Let's roll. If I roll high, If I roll high, I gave him the blank. If I roll low, then I gave him the another Rano coin. He got the blank.
Brodok, give a blank coin.
I take it and I throw it at the door.
I can get us out of here. I just have to rest long enough. Like, we need to have a sleep.
Serenia, I've gone over this. Your spells are not going to work. They're not going to do
you know
anything.
how to stone shape?
No.
Because I do, but I can't today.
I pick up that blank coin and I glare at Brodok and I put it in my pocket and I just go, did nothing.
Well, did it do nothing? Because I hear that it did nothing.
Hold on, guys.
Master.
Yeah, that's
Yorno, you get the sense that melting through stone would probably get you out of this trap. Brodok, I need you to roll a range attack.
It'll be the same thing as my hand axe. I'll just roll that.
Range attack damage.
What's the damage roll for a blank gold coin?
It's an unarmed strike, I would imagine.
So then it's just a flat 6 damage.
Okay. You throw this blank flat coin at the wall. It hits the wall and it folds in half. And Bimgog, you go to pick it up and you hear, and you watch as a little tongue comes out of the coin.
Oh, I try to talk to it. Hi.
Doesn't move.
I cast Cure Wounds on it.
What do you do? It's gold.
Handcog, do you have a friend?
I don't know. I think Dave's deciding if I get a baby mimic or not. I mean, that's the meta part of this. I solemnly swear up to nothing but good things.
Okay,
kill it.
Andy, you have inspiration for my next
back
game.
into the mouth, and now it just looks like a regular coin.
I'm so excited. I sit there and I immediately go and I start. I shake open my cloak. An owl comes out and I start telling Alice all about how we're gonna have the best friends ever.
You go insane. My plan not work.
You guys all see Bimgog cast a healing spell on a coin.
Serenia will.
I just think it's sweet and wholesome.
Okay, it's late in the evening anyway. You all are getting pretty tired as you realize you guys are trapped in a room at this point.
So Dave,
Mm-hmm.
quick clarification. We're about to spend the night in this room.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. I'm so sorry, guys. Serenia's gonna look at Bimgog and be like, do you have a new friend?
Yeah, I do.
Do you we're not gonna.
His name's Coiny.
Do you love Coiny?
I mean, I just met Coiny, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be real good friends.
Okay, I'm not gonna do what I was thinking about doing because that Coiny looks a little spicy, and I like to be the only spicy mushroom here. I don't like extra spicy.
You look at the coin, Serenia. It looks like a regular coin.
Serenia also did whisper the secrets of the Bagman to Alice, so you can't tell me that I think it looks like a regular coin, and that matters here.
It looks like a regular coin. It looks like a regular coin.
Serenia will not cast Awaken on it tonight.
You cannot awaken a coin.
I cannot. But maybe
Awaken-
a baby.
Awaken only works on plants
Baby
Uh,
mimic.
and
Bimgog-
animals.
Bimgog looks around and realizes since we're going to be here for a while, he says some words and berries appear in his hand and he starts giving them out like one to all the party members because actually he gives one to all the party members and then he goes back to Bjorno and he gives Bjorno an extra berry. I know how this goes, and just so everyone has the good berries because being hungry in a room where we're going to be, stuck here kind of sucks. Better to have full bellies.
Thank you, Bemgard.
It is very appreciated.
As you all are eating the food, in your mind, you remember that you were invited to a royal banquet tonight, and as you're chewing the berry, and it's sweet but plain flavor, you dream of mutton and chicken.
Yeah, but we're
wine.
lucky we don't have to hear the queen sing.
Okay, anybody taking first watch?
Bjorno will.
Okay. Anybody else?
Hildy will join.
Okay. Hildy and Bjorno. What do you do on your watch?
I'm going to give Hildy the extra berry that Bimgog gave me. I think it is important that you have this. We will figure this out. You are very intelligent, and I am very strong, and surely together we can do many things. And Bjorno starts turning very red.
So thank you, Bjarna, for the extra berry. I will save this for future needs. For one who might need it later.
I think the blank coin might be the answer to how to get out of this room. I haven't puzzled out how to use it yet. It might be sentient. It might be able to be spoken with.
Maybe.
Bimgog, where did you put the blank coin?
I put it in my pocket.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just curious.
Basically, I mean, currently, I feel like it makes the most sense to put it there for now.
It's kind of cold in here, and so Bjorno's gonna scoot a little closer to Hildy and put his arm around her.
Sorry. All right. Your guys' watch ends uneventfully. Who's taking second watch?
I can do it.
I'll take it.
Okay. Give me perception checks. You notice that it is cold in here, and it smells damp, and you think Broduk just farted.
Gross. I will share a bottle of whiskey with Bimgog so we can warm up and try to ignore our circumstances.
I sip on a little whiskey, but I'm trying to keep my wits about me because I know that we're in a room, and being trapped in a room has its own, interesting implications.
I hope we can get out of here in the morning. I think Serenia will have a plan.
I think it'll be fine once Serenia can just move that door out of the way.
Fine, baby.
I mean, I hope so.
All right. Third watch.
Hello.
Hello, Serenia. You wake up, and over the night you had dreams. You had dreams that you were sitting in a quarry, and the sun is high, and you are surrounded by large stones, and the stones at some point begin rolling around you, and you gain a sense of how they move and what it means to be stone, what it means to be a part of the stone.
Okay, so
your watch is uneventful. Sorry.
Well, during my watch, I would like to specifically examine the 2 other entrances and basically the touch pattern around them. Because every door is going to have a, if it's a stone door that's used every day for 100 years, it's going to have a lot different of a touch pattern than a door that's used once a year. Basically looking for usage and like wearing away.
Give me an investigation.
You got it. I'm gonna use my inspiration for it. Fuck it.
You go to the doors and you look at them and you inspect them. You're looking for this usage pattern, and after about 5 minutes, you realize these doors are all rope and pulley operated, and people usually don't touch the doors.
All right.
You do not have to spend your inspiration.
I spent it, Dave. You cannot make me unspend it. I spoke it into the world, and I accept the problems that will come with that.
Everybody wakes up.
After some prayer, I think I might have a solution, but I can only do it at the most twice. I can shape stone, but only twice. Which way do you wish me to try to shape stone?
Hildy, I can also, after some thought, shape stone, but only twice. So for today, we have a maximum of 4 times. So we need to figure out the best path forward to not waste that.
I like this door.
I will tell you guys, if you stone shape a door, it will be permanently open.
Ah, sweet. This is way easier.
Oh, well, let's go north because I'm pretty sure that'll connect us back into a room to go back into the main room.
We don't want to go back to the main room, though.
But then we'll know for sure what's over there. As Alex is like, has all of her like notes and like making this little paths in her journal.
Alex, what is the end goal today?
Oh right, we have to find those people.
If we haven't found the movement into the door that goes to the west, we might as well go back to where we came.
Well, I guess we should go to that door in the west.
Anyway, I like this
there
door.
might be something good in that
because
door.
the other doors just looped around to each other, except for the one that's I think just loops back up here. So that probably just does that. So we'll
Alex,
go that door.
if you know which options is the most likely to not loop back, let's take that option.
That would be that other door. This one over here.
Okay. Hildy, I'll do the first stone shape, you do the second.
Oh, okay.
Preserve spells and all that fun stuff. Serenia will cast stone shape on door number 1.
Okay.
I rush through.
Serenia is not the first one to walk through, by the way. She just cast it. She lets everyone else.
I'm not free.
A slow drip pools into a thick black puddle of sludge in one corner of this small room. The room smells like sulfur and decay.
Oh, can come when someone cast light again.
I'll go into the room.
Footprints that I can see.
Alex, you feel a tendril wrap around your leg. Oof. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh,
I am not in the room yet. I would have followed, but
oh my God.
not in the room.
Can I get a free verbal? Can I say something before we start getting into shenanigans?
Sure. Alex, you take 5 damage.
No fire. No fire.
What?
What's your context for saying that?
The smell of sulfur and the appearance of the liquid.
Okay. Just think it's a flammable liquid of some sort.
He's paranoid. Context clues. It's broke my axe. Is it a mimic that wasn't, but kind of was? Maybe.
All right. Well, anyway, you take 6. Oh, hold on. There's more than that. And you will take 24 acid damage.
Well, about that 24 acid damage, we're going to cloud rune that shit. Make a tentacle hit another tentacle. Another tentacle.
There are no other tentacles for it to target.
Then it'll hit me.
Okay. Are you? You are not within 30 feet of the target.
I'm not within 30 feet of the target.
Yep.
Okay. Then if cloud rune is not going to work, then I will use my.
You can't. Is your cloud rune requires you to be within 30 feet?
The person that's getting struck.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. At that point, I mean, Broduk could use it if you wanted.
If Broduk's aware of it, he will.
You do hear Alex scream as a tentacle comes out of this puddle,
Sure.
and whips against her, and you watch as you hear like a. Okay, you're gonna cloud rune it to yourself.
Yeah, I'll cloud rune the whole thing to myself. So 29 damage.
Yep, 29. And you just feel acid just race across your body. Your fur protects you from some of it, but it is extremely painful. Alex, it is your turn.
Is it?
Would I have reason to believe that the ground below me is actually flammable? Like, am I actually standing in like oil or sludge or something? Because I didn't realize that when I stumbled into it.
You do not believe that it is oil. Roll me an Arcana. This is definitely a black pudding. And my apologies. You are right, Broduk. It is your turn.
All right. So Buruk is in a lot of pain. He will fly into a rage, and dive towards this pudding. As his segmented plates come up and form a maul. And tries to smash this pudding like a big hammer against a pudding.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Reckless.
That'll hit.
And then another die 6. Doesn't add it. So 41 points of force damage.
Okay.
Is it still congealed together?
You watch as it splits into a second pile.
Is the one in front of me still gelatining?
Yes.
I will try to smash it again.
Undulating.
All right. So here's another attack. 19.
Oh, that'll hit.
Did the other one not come through? Looks like it
I got it. It's 36 damage.
Okay. Well, it'll be the other die 6, so I make it 40.
Okay. It is very it is very diminished in size, but it does end up spreading a little bit wider as it tries to start approaching your legs.
Action surge.
Okay.
And I'll attack it again.
That'll hit. And you'll kill one of them.
45.
Yep.
And then my second action surge attack.
Mm-hmm. And you kill the other one.
And then I'll move over here with the rest of my movement to put myself between it and Alex.
Okay. Hildy.
Hildy will head inside. Because I can't see anything outside.
That's 3 points of movement.
Okay, 3. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I see gelatinous
You see a black
ooze.
puddle on the ground that's forming pseudopods and whipping them at people.
Oh my. Okay. I got my light. Well, I can at least do a shield of faith. On the weak one. The physically
Okay.
weakest one.
Okay.
So, Alexandra, got 10 minutes of bonus plus 2 AC just to make sure.
Love
Okay.
that.
And he said it keeps confirming. I don't really have a whole heck of a lot that I can do because I am not familiar with something like this. And so I will don't want to use that up yet since I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to stay right here and hold my actual action. If it reconstitutes and starts attacking, I will word of radiance on it.
Fiona.
Move me into the room, please. All right. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and there's a creature here I'm seeing. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to chuck a hammer at it.
Okay. That'll hit. It definitely you hear it screech in pain, but you also watch as your hammer hits it. The wood in the haft starts sizzling and bubbling as it's being acidically digested. Anything else?
That is going to complete my action.
Alex.
All right. I'm going to. I'm gonna shocking grasp this thing.
Okay.
I don't think it's on will hit though.
You will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
And so 6 damage, and it cannot take a reaction, which means I will step away from it.
It starts moving faster, and when you try to step away from it, it is going to try to take an attack at you.
What? Excuse me, sir.
Does a 13 hit your newly raised armor class?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, it barely misses your foot as you move by. Doesn't seem like the
Sentinel.
lightning did any damage to it. Yeah, you can sentinel.
When it does that, it actually takes a spores damage because it's in my range.
Okay.
Not much, but
Verdict, you
necrotic.
hit.
40 points of force damage.
Turns into 2 very tiny puddles.
Hey,
Grimgar.
Dave.
Yes.
Question. Did his hit before mine or mine hit before his? Because 2 tiny puddles and one of them gets 1 point of necrotic.
I did. I put it in before I split it. Bimgong.
I noticed the one that's kind of, I guess the one in front of Brodek. I know they technically both are, but the one that appears like it's a little bit closer. I'm firing at that one first.
Okay.
Don't know. Bet you that doesn't hit, but
That'll hit. That'll hit.
That one, boom.
Okay, that one dies, and that one dies.
Yep.
It had 42 hit points before Brodek hit it.
Oh.
It brought it down to 1, and it split it 1.
Well, guess that's not a problem anymore.
And the puddles dissipate into the floor.
Is everybody okay?
No.
Brodek
That
looks
hurt.
fucked up. Like his flesh is like, I mean, he got hit with acid. Like his flesh is just melted and nasty looking.
Hold on a second, buddy.
It's
I
just
got
a flesh wound.
Well, we need our flesh. So let's cure that.
That feel good. I look much better.
On the plus side of this group, we have many people who can actually heal. So maybe that's okay.
You feel much better
Oh,
now.
how much
Thank you.
damage did I take from that thing, by the way?
None.
Oh, wonderful.
We took all.
Thank you very much, Brodek.
Brodek cloud ruined it onto himself like a boss.
I will always heal you for that. Thank you.
Okay,
Cloud
what would
ruined.
the party like to do? There's a hallway to the north, the south, and east is the direction you came.
Let's go south.
Okay.
Is this a hallway or a door?
It's a hallway.
Oh, so we don't have to like.
There's no door to deal with. You
Oh,
find yourself
fantastic.
in a small, deteriorated chamber. The southernmost wall is heavily damaged with little beads of light, scratching through the ceiling, apparently. A single pewter spoon lies on the ground.
I'm gonna go pick it up. Too late. I'm doing it.
That was the noise that I make as you do it, regardless of the outcome.
You have a pewter spoon.
Nice. This is a good spoon.
Alex, do you want me to see if it's magical?
We'll worry about that later.
There is a door to the west.
All right, hold on. Let me finish making my map. Is there like a chain or a rope or anything around the door?
Nope. You get the
Okay.
feeling that all the doors are operated from those ropes in that main room.
Okay, well, the door is still stone, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What's up here, Dave?
Hildy?
Another door.
Oh. Boring. I hate door.
I guess we should wait for everyone to get down here.
I'm gonna jiggle this door handle.
There's no handle. It's a solid stone door.
I'm gonna jiggle the solid stone door.
You give it a jiggle, and your
Is it-
mind begins to hurt, as stone should not jiggle like jello.
But does it jiggle a little bit?
No. Only in your mind.
Certainly will turn to this part and be like, if we want to go this way, we can. I don't know if it's the best path. We have very limited resources when it comes to opening doors like this.
Their other door up north.
Well, I'm pretty sure the door up north will also keep backtracking. This will help us cover the most ground while we
Alex,
look
are you
for
saying we
things.
should open this door, that it's gonna not be backtracking?
Well, I mean, if we open the door, it's gonna be permanently open anyway, so we can just walk back. But I don't think this door is gonna backtrack.
I'm checking out this chamber, Dave. You said there was some smell like sulfur and such.
Mhm.
Is there anything we might have missed behind here, or am I wasting my time?
You think it might have been from the ooze?
Okay, very good.
Well, look at Alex. We think that the doors will be permanently open. We can't actually be certain. I can talk day to day, but
Well, I still think
A stone-shaped door will stay stone-shaped.
I think we should go west.
Okay. Hildy casts stone
Okay.
shape.
I rushed
Okay.
through. I did it.
Before you, 4 cages occupied by tortured souls, clearly some sort of captivity, populate this well-lit room. Some of the tortured victims cry and beg for help, while others mumble psychotic ramblings and hiss if anyone comes near. One of the prisoners reaches out with a frail, malnourished hand, pleading, "Save me. Please don't leave me to die."
Okay. And I'll try and open the cage.
Hildy tried to do a medicine check to see if she could see if there was actual physical damage.
Okay. The cage is locked. But so you can try to pick it.
Try and rip it
Oh,
off.
that is outside of
Bjorno's-
my ability.
Bjorno's
Oh, you're
got
just gonna
tool-
try to rip the door open?
That's what Brodok's gonna try to do.
Yeah, give me a
Bjorno
strength check.
holds up a hand and says, "Can I try my tools?"
Oh, okay.
Hey, get a sleight of hand roll, Dave. I have
Sure.
advantage on it.
Sure. Hildy, you just as Bjorno's finishing picking the lock, you think that this prisoner is suffering from some sort of madness.
Okay.
I cast Goodberry and I start kind of popping one to each of the prisoners.
Did
Okay.
we get descriptions of the individuals that we were searching for?
No, but he looks at you all, kind of mad-eyed. I'm Sir Clover. I'm was head of the King's Guard, and he pushes right past you, Bjorno. And tries to move past you all and starts taking a sword and just banging on the door.
Serenia will stop him and say, we will get you out of here. Can you help us explain what's going on? Please tell us more. We are not against you. Please do not run away.
It's back here. It's back here.
What is back there? And Serenia will bodily move to stop him.
Roll an athletics check.
She's not very good.
He shoves you back about 5 feet. Who's tell your rope person to pull the rope.
I
have
am
to
the
get through.
rope person. I am the rope person.
It's in here.
Yeah.
Why don't you understand me?
What
You're
in
not
there?
listening.
What? What in there?
It is in there. The most important thing.
Say what it is.
It calls to me. It's there.
Oh,
What is the name of your friend?
It's my friend.
Yes, your friend.
These people.
No, what calls to you? What calls to you is your friend. What is the name of your friend?
It's the shard. The shard calls me. It's in there. I have to get it.
Oh yeah, we came looking for Shard.
Well,
Pick
we
this
came
guy's
looking
cage.
For you.
This guy?
Yeah.
Okay. You go ahead. Yeah, you roll it. He lunges at you. And he is trying to claw your eyes out.
Ildi
Oh.
instantly casts Calm Mind.
He
Calm Emotions, pardon me.
Give me one moment. Let me see if that'll affect this.
It is about indifference. I don't know why it did do that. 1 sec.
Good spell.
Very good spell.
It's super useful.
Seems like,
Here,
it's like
I'm just
bounty
going
use.
to highlight it.
Okay. Everybody in the room? Oh, actually,
There
the charisma roll. One moment.
There's the, yeah.
Do we all have to roll it?
It's you can.
I'm fine with being calm.
The
But
two
it would
other
be
guys,
for everybody.
The two other guys that are in the cages are calmed down. The one attacking Bjorno is still going strong. The guy pounded on the door stops pounding.
Okay.
Bjorno, you're getting an unarmed attack as he attempts to claw your eyes out.
I let him do his thing. He can try.
I mean, he can't really reach up to you, so he keeps clawing and screaming.
I'm just gonna let him. I'm gonna let him get it out of his system.
Okay.
I'm wearing adamantium armor, and I am as I don't know if I mentioned this often enough, but an armor master. So
Yep.
I soak the first 3 points of damage. What this guy's gonna do with his bare hands, I'm not really concerned about it.
He manages to get a hand up in your mask, and he scratches your eye for 4, which becomes 1.
Okay.
Are these
I'll
all your
kill
friends?
you all.
Are
Why
you
you gonna
done?
Kill us.
He runs past you. Bimgog, you're being attacked.
Back at me.
That's
I
not
gave
cool.
you a
You shouldn't
berry.
do that.
That hits me. I gave you a berry. What are you doing?
You're not gonna take my soul.
We don't want your soul.
Why would I take your soul?
He punches you, Bimgog. He's take 4 damage.
Yeah, interference.
Okay, you grab him, you shove him into the other guy's cage.
That's a no. You should stop now before I get excited. I'm gonna
Okay.
intimidate.
Give me a wisdom check.
Okay.
You should all chill out.
I'm most wise.
This person is mentally ill.
Okay.
He is lost to some sort of magical madness.
Okay. He needs to dispel magic or something. I share with the class. He is ensorcelled, his mind.
Hey,
I'm
are
going
these
to
all
cast-
your friends? Look at Lord Clover.
I don't know who they are. That man looks like he's reaching for your knife.
I'm gonna blood choke him out. I'm gonna fucking choke him out.
Okay, give me an athletics.
Okay.
And you even have advantage.
Oh, oops,
Hey,
wrong
you
dice.
managed to knock him out.
I'm not trying to lie to the man. I'm trying to choke him out.
I think your
Okay.
first one did it.
Fair enough.
So,
Only dreams now.
so Shard through door?
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
you
gonna
feeling better, buddy?
I'm gonna talk to this
Um,
guy here. Is he coherent now, or is he all right?
He is no longer like actively trying to jump through the cage to get you.
Okay.
He looks too tired to really say anything.
I'm gonna try to pick him out.
You managed to get it open.
Okay. Same with this guy. I get the cages open. What is going on over here, Dave? Is that a big brazier?
That is a big brazier.
What's the fuel? Is it wood?
Some sort of magic.
Okay.
I was gonna say,
Bodies.
otherwise somebody's
there-
been used recently.
Is there like any kind of like symbology or anything around it? Or like symbols or anything on the, maybe it's religious?
Symbolism?
Or
No, it's
Okay.
got a little bit of the city's like ancient icons on it.
Okay, so we have one more use of the shaping stone. We have two more uses. That, if I'm doing my math correctly, would get us back into the room we came from. We could use the chain and get all of these folks out of here, succeeding in that half of the mission. And Mr. Guard Captain, after we get the bad ones out, you could accompany us and go through this door if you wish it. Or would you rather report back to your queen?
I need to get the shard.
All right, let's get these ones out then. Serenia, do you agree with the plan? You are the one with the spell.
Hildy, you feel the calming effect beginning to wear off. It only lasts a minute.
10 minutes. They only have a few more minutes before they'll start attacking again.
1 minute. It
1
only lasts
minute.
1 minute.
Okay, I'll bind them then.
Oh, yes.
Okay. You're gonna bind the captain?
No.
Yes.
He was not attacking us before she cast the spell. He's okay.
He was not attacking us, but he was frantic in his mission.
He starts screaming and again taking his hilt and just banging on the stone.
You
All
want
right,
him
I'm
to
gonna
be quiet?
No,
Yeah.
prisoners
yes,
first,
Broda.
him second. Yes.
I
Already
try to
bound.
choke this guy out.
Already bound the
he-
prisoners.
You will need to roll an attack.
Arm strike.
Because he is going to swing his club at you. And you are going to just grab the club and move it to the side.
Move to the side and then just punch him in the temple.
Yes. Go ahead and roll damage.
It's a flat 6 because I don't have an unarmed strike, so it's just my strength stuff.
Okay. He's still up.
Punch him again. I have a second attack.
Okay.
There's 6
That'll
subdual.
hit. He is knocked out.
Okay, he go quiet now.
Bind him. And bind the others separately.
Bimgag's kind of the pro at that, if I remember correctly.
I could tie him up.
Bimgog, you think back to all the times you guys captured various creatures and people back at the camp and tied them up. You were always really good at it.
What the hell is this crap?
Yeah, Bjorn, you weren't wrong, but that dude you may have missed. He was frantic right at the beginning, and
That's okay. What would all of you like to do? Shall we lead them out and then come back into this door? Or do we just say, fuck it, let's go crazy and just go to this door right now and go and deal with whatever horror lies beyond?
I think we need to say fuck it and go right in, because if we leave and come back,
My inner mushroom agrees. Let's go.
who knows what's going to be taken and gone. Let's go!
They're 3-door to
Yes,
leave.
You know
You
what?
gonna
Here's
stone
the
melt
thing.
the door?
Under absolute worst case scenario, if we have to spend another night in this crazy place, you'll at least be able to pray to your gods and, recenter yourself, and we'll be able to shape more stone. Well, you guys will.
You
Dave.
shape the door? Yep.
Oh, is the next door shapey thing as well?
Yep.
I'll shape it as I'll do that.
Like I said, for context, guys, all the doors are controlled by that one room. Normally, the way that this dungeon works, you guys have to decide who stays where in order to advance into different places.
Nope.
I rushed through.
Dave,
That's too easy.
I am explicitly looking for any small living animals in this dungeon.
I go.
Any of them.
There are no small living animals in this dungeon. There are no food sources that would have been able to sustain them.
Be fine.
Let's see. You enter a room with 4 braziers shining brightly onto an altar with a broken purple crystal resting on top. Despite the light dancing around, bouncing off the walls and shrine, the air stands still. All is silent. Almost too silent. And that is where we're going to end today as Broduk grabs the crystal.
Cliffhanger. Dun dun dun.
I apologize for the railroady dungeon.
Another.
I wanted the cool mechanic to be something you guys could struggle with.
Maybe if our illustrious, DM didn't at one point have a vampire just go and steal a party member, maybe we'd be okay with leaving somebody in a rope room. But instead, now you have us paranoid, throwing hand axes at chests and doing all sorts of wackadoodle stuff. I
am not the one who is keeping a pet mimic.
First off, that is true, but
is it worse that Bjorno's half right about the chest? Is it worse?
As soon as he said it has a little tongue, I was like, oh, I can have a pet, and I saw the look on his face. He was instantly gonna go, we're not doing this. But as soon as I'm like, come on, he's like, let's see where the stupid goes.
The question was, because so often with a monster, do monsters die at 0 or do they get death saves? And Broduk did 2 points more than its hit points. But I'm willing to argue you healed it very quickly.
I believe it's 20.
Maybe it's got some heroic potential. And
you know what?
Negative hit points.
We're going to save black dragons. We're going to turn them good. We're going to make a mimic be like the first functional,
the mimic
useful
can be
party
the guard
member.
dog at the goblin.
How cool is that going to be? This is going to be the best.
I mean, my favorite part is I get to keep on editing Bimgog's character sheet. Anyway, it's great playing with you all tonight. I appreciate your patience as I try to make you guys do things the hard way.
I tried.
I'm really excited for the upcoming story arc. So next week's going to be big. For anybody who is watching, thank you for joining us, and good night.